He spewed enticing words, but deceit was on his lips. Broken promises and flawed efforts. He had done it again. He promised that last time was the last time. Blind, I was so blinded, searching for a man that never really existed. How did I miss this? Here I am again, hooked, I keep going back, hoping to find the man who vowed to love me. Each morning I clothed myself in shame. My new name was painted on my shirt, stamped broken. I'm stuck in the middle of should I leave or should I stay, between things are getting worse and that everything will be okay. I think it's safe to say that I've fallen into the cycles of abuse, and for so long I refused to identify as a victim. Proud, so I silenced myself so that I could cope, and that is when my hope departed. The man whose smile is so warm and whose touch is so gentle. Why is this so complicated? My life has become a riddle.
So we're going to talk about how prevalent domestic violence is and how we have to be the voice for the voiceless. With so many people out here that's being abused, it happens every 20 minutes and no one talks about it. And the first step is for all of us to come together, and you guys have courage enough to stand up and say, this is enough. Veronica, how are you? Welcome to the group. We're just here sharing our story, just being the voice for the voiceless. Do you think you're comfortable with sharing your story?
Me? I remember when I first met her.
I made my face with defeat, and on my feet I wore despair. How did I get here? Prayer became my lifeline. The word of God became my hope. When it was hard for me to breathe, he became my oxygen in the clouds of black smoke. Even in the midst of my chaos, he spoke. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy is scheduled for the morning. No more mourning, your pain is not in vain, just keep on enduring. I'll give you beauty for ashes, and even though the hurt cuts deep like broken glasses, don't die in silence, but speak to the masses. Your testimony will become healing penicillin to the soul. Be the voice for the suffering, don't let your story go untold.
So, what you want to watch?
Not this.
Why not? I want to watch this.
Because we're not 12.
I want to watch this, though.
I got an idea. How about you watch this, and when I come back, you change it. So, what'd you find?
Get off me.
Excuse me? What's wrong with you?
Who's calling your phone?
What are you talking about? Patrick?
I explain. Why is Patrick calling your phone?
Maybe because he wanted some notes? I don't know.
You ain't right.
Because Patrick called my phone? He's a student at my school. Can we eat? Are you?
You can't keep having these niggas call your fucking phone.
No longer am I chained by the pains of my past. At last, I am free. I'm free to bask in the beauty of my spirit. I'm free to love myself without restrictions or limits. I was freed to free. So, dear queen, walk in your royalty unapologetically with your head held high. There's beauty in your pain just wrapped in an ugly disguise. Be proud, carry a crown with grace, knowing that this race, this journey to yourself is the most precious gift. It is you who lift, raise, and nurture generations to come. And if a man cannot value your value, do not mute your value, but speak. Let your words fill the empty space, echo in the tunnels of hearts. Let it reach the peak of your tongue, ripping silence apart. No longer will we be silent, dying in private, but we will break the silence, shedding light on domestic violence.
I am worthy. I am better. I am blessed. I am.